Exploring the pros and cons of tail docking and ear cropping in Cocker Spaniels. Cocker Spaniel tail docking and ear cropping, pros and cons. The practice of tail docking and ear cropping in Cocker Spaniels has been a topic of controversy for many years. While some argue that these procedures are necessary for specific purposes, others maintain that they are unnecessary and even cruel. In this article, we will explore the pros and cons of tail docking and ear cropping in Cocker Spaniels. Tail docking, also known as tail amputation, is the surgical removal of a portion of a dog's tail. This practice has been carried out for centuries, primarily for practical reasons. One of the main reasons for tail docking in Cocker Spaniels is to prevent injury. Cocker Spaniels have long, low-set tails, and these tails can easily become injured or damaged. By docking the tail, the risk of injury is reduced significantly. Another advantage of tail docking is hygiene. Dogs with long tails are more prone to hygiene-related issues such as fecal matter getting trapped in the fur. Removing a portion of the tail can make it easier to maintain cleanliness and prevent infections. Additionally, tail docking can also prevent painful conditions like happy tail syndrome, which occurs when a dog wags its tail vigorously, often resulting in injuries and subsequent infections. On the other hand, opponents argue that tail docking is a cruel and unnecessary practice. They believe that it is a cosmetic procedure that serves no practical purpose and causes unnecessary pain to the dog. Opponents also assert that docking a dog's tail robs the animal of its natural way of communicating feelings and emotions through tail wagging. Similarly, ear cropping is a surgical procedure involving the removal of a portion of a dog's ears to give them a more upright and pointed appearance. Proponents argue that ear cropping is necessary to prevent ear infections and to enhance a dog's hearing abilities. They claim that floppy ears in breeds like Cocker Spaniels can trap moisture, leading to ear infections. By cropping the ears, better airflow is encouraged, reducing the risk of infections. Furthermore, proponents argue that cropped ears can improve a dog's hearing ability. With upright ears, they claim that the sound waves are directed towards the dog's ears more effectively, enhancing their ability to detect sounds and improving their overall hearing experience. Opponents of ear cropping argue that it is a purely cosmetic procedure that does not serve any practical purpose. They believe that altering a dog's appearance for aesthetic reasons is unnecessary and can cause unnecessary pain and suffering. Critics also maintain that there is no scientific evidence to support the claim that cropped ears reduce the risk of ear infections or improve a dog's hearing ability. In recent years, the practice of tail docking and ear cropping has faced increased criticism, leading to legal restrictions in many countries. Organizations such as the American Veterinary Medical Association and the British Veterinary Association have issued statements opposing these procedures, considering them unnecessary and inhumane. In conclusion, the debate around tail docking and ear cropping in Cocker Spaniels is a complex one. While some argue that these procedures serve practical purposes such as preventing injuries and improving hygiene, opponents maintain that they are cruel and unnecessary. Ultimately, the decision to dock a Cocker Spaniel's tail or crop its ears should be made after careful consideration of the pros and cons, taking into account the ethical implications and the well-being of the dog.